Hey guys, Booyah here. Now today I'm doing a little bit of a money making guide slash a good way to get charms. Now this guide's going to be about waterfiends or fiends, whatever they're called really. And now you can actually make, I reckon, around 50k profit per invo. I'm pretty sure it is. Now I've got here, that's all the loot I've got after one invo, and let's just see how much it is. Now I know I didn't need to take out the water staff, but I picked it up by accident. So there, 159k loot from one invo of camp in there. Now the snake grass comes noted, so does the mithril ore and the water orbs. They're all noted, so you don't need to think how I got all them in one invo. Anyway, so this is my basic setup. I normally take 3 prayer renewals, 3 superset, or extreme set, superset, whichever one you can use, and then 20 prayer potions. Actually, not quite 20. I take about just 2 less. So I take 18 prayer potions. So I have those 2 spots there for charms and some loot. Now, as you can see here, if we quickly price check this, it is coming up at 63k. So all I'm really spending is 63k on supplies for each invo, and now making well, that's nearly 100k profit right there. So yeah, that's not too bad. Now as you can see, this is my basic armor setup. Now you just need some d'hide for there. I'm using krills because it's really cheap at the moment. You can use raw d'hide or black d'hide, even what's it called, armadillo. So yeah, whatever you prefer to use or on your budget, this is best. Now for your weapon, you need a crush weapon. So Zamrock Spear, you could borrow them from someone, or at the moment I'm using a Chaotic Maul. Also I've seen people using Goliath gloves, and they seem to be working pretty good there. So yeah, and I've also got a Ring of Wealth, just because I don't have a Berserker ring or any other ring at the moment. So yeah, so that's just my basic setup for when I go there. Now I'll show you the fastest way to get there. Now we want to start off at Edgeville, and we just want to run towards the GE, and we want to take a fairy ring. Now this way you need to have completed Fairy Tale quests 1 and 2, I'm pretty sure. I've completed them all because then you don't need to teleport with the staff. You can just go without it. So yeah, if you're going to do it, I recommend just doing them all, getting them over and done with. So we want to teleport here, and it'll take you to this fairy lane. Now you can bank here, and I'll quickly show you where to bank. Also, what I forgot to say is take like a bunyip or unicorn, because they heal you. I'm sure there's other things if you're low level, but they're just what I'd recommend taking. Now, because I'm not quite high summoning level at the moment, I'm going to take a bunyip. And so here's the bank here, so want to run back down to the fairy ring, and then I'll show you the code to use. Alright, so the code we want to use is BJQ to teleport to the Ancient Caverns. Now if you haven't unlocked the Ancient Caverns, I'm sure it's the Barbarian Fire Making thingo. I'm not really sure what it's kind of called, but you gotta, if you want, I'll quickly teleport here, show you here, and then show you the waterfiends. Then after that I'll show you where to go to get here. So what you want to pray here is you want to pray range, and if you want, you can use turmoil, or if you don't have that, piety or whatever you want to use. Now, of course, yes, I still want to kill. Now this is pack, so I'll just stay for 1 kill. Now the reason why we wear d'hide is because they use magic attacks and range attacks. So the d'hide protects us from all the range, and range protects us from the range. So yeah. So once you have a crush weapon on, you can train on whatever you want, as long as you got a crush weapon. That's the main thing. Otherwise you'll hit really low and it'll take forever to kill. So as you can see, I'm not here at the moment because I'm just making this part for the guide. Otherwise I have my bunyip out and I'd be super set up, extremed up. So yeah, here they have a really high crim drop rate, and it's great XP. Normally it's not as packed, so you just find a world that's not as packed. And I reckon it's really good XP per hour as well. It's not too low. I think it's roughly 80k plus XP an hour depending on your level. and then you get heaps of crims and green and gold and a few blues while you're at it. Now the main charms you'll get there is crims because that's their highest drop rate. And I'll show you the other way to get to the ancient caverns. Alright guys, so the other way to get there is to use the games necklace to get and teleport to Barbarian Outpost, and from here run south to the waterfall, to the waterfall. Now, if you've done the waterfall quest, you'll know this location here, and I'm pretty sure there's some other quests that are hanging around here, like not far from here is when you're doing the desert treasure quest as well. Anyway, so when we've come to the whirlpool, we want to keep running around here, and this is where you train barbarian fishing, which is also another good way for fishing. So yeah, right now we want to go and speak to this guy here, Otto. Now what you want to do is you want to speak to him about the fire making and the fishing if you want, and I think there's one other thing, but I forget what that is. So you can speak to him about all them. Once you've done all them, and you've gotten it all, you'll be able to dive into the whirlpool, as I'll show you now, and I'll quickly just show you how it works out. So we want to quickly dive in here. I think the emotion for running in here is pretty cool, so we'll watch it. I think no, get on the PL. I didn't read that. Alright, let's go. Whoa. Awesome. I don't know why I've got this. Alright, so now I'll take us into ancient caverns. It's just south from here. Now you got to be careful here. You want to pray mage protect because of these brutal green dragons. Now these really hurt a lot. Also, if you come up just here, there's a lot of waterfiends, but the location I like is further down, bit southwest. Now if you see there, see they're using like a magic attack on me. So if you run this way, recommend praying magic, otherwise they hurt a fair bit. So now this is where we come to get to this spot here, and yeah. Now I still recommend doing fairy tale quest because you get here a lot easier, and there's a bank, and it just makes everything a lot easier. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that, and talk to you guys later.